Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Infinity. In the last lesson, we discussed on how to install Python on our machine, also including about variables, string and integer. In this class, we are going to see about list and tuple. We also included activity for you to get more knowledge out of it. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment our channel. A list is a collection of items in a particular position. So let's define and start a list. X is equal to, if I have value of 1, minus 3, 4, 4, minus 5. If I put like this, let me add also 0 in here. So this is a list, and this list have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. So if we print X, so this is a list. So how to add to the list? There are appending and inserting. Insert and append. So append as its name, append at the end. So x dot append minus 6. Okay, so let's print in here. Print x. So this one, x dot insert at index. So let me add in here in the first position. So it's 0. So it will be minus 9. So let's print x. So let's see. So this is our list or our new list. So we first append minus 6 in here, then minus 9 at 0 index. Okay, so I hope you understand this. So how to delete from this one? So the first in delete is we can use a keyword del. The second we can use pop. The second we can remove based on the name. Okay, del is delete from x. So the index, for example, if I want to delete minus 3, so 0, 1, 2, I give him 2, then print del. Okay. So in the pop we can use two ways. First, we can take the behavior of stack from the pop, so which is it will pop out the last one. So that one is x.pop. So if it print the last one, x, print x. So the second print, the third print is we can pop by index pop. For example, first minus 9, minus 3 is deleted, so we have minus 9, 1, 4, minus 5, 0, minus 6. So this also deleted. So if I want to remove 4, 0, 1, 2, so it will be also index 2. So print x, you can see. So the other is removing by name. So x dot remove name is like, this is integer value, so we can remove with integer value. Okay, 1. So print x. So let's see the result. Okay, sorry, x. Okay, so the result, the first remove the second index, which is minus 3. You can see this. Pop the last one, minus 6. The second index from this one, the second index is 4, as I say, 4. Then remove by name 1, which is 1, this one. So this is what we have. So before sorting, let's first change or add some element to this list to make it unsort. So before that one, let me add in here. So just x dot append or insert. So in the first index, so let me add 6. Okay, and another also I want to append x dot append. Okay, let me append 4. So if now print 4, print x, so we will have the new list. So sorting, so we have two types of sorting, the one sorted and the sort. So the difference we can see, sorted is used to sort the element in the list temporarily, not permanently. It doesn't permanently sort the list, but sort function, it permanently sort the list. So once you do this, there is no way back to the list, to the original like this one. Okay, in the sort, for example, new sort. Okay, new sort, or it can be new sorted value or new sort. Okay, new sort is equal to sorted, then bracket, then X. So if I print new sort, we can also see print X. So the value of X is still the same in here. So you can see that. Okay, let me print. So you can see the value of X is, or the list X is not affected. Okay, but if we want permanently sort this one, we can use sort. So if I say X dot sort, and if I want to print X, it's permanently sort. So after now, we cannot go back to this one. So in sort, there is also a keyword reverse. So which is, if I put true, we are talking start from 6, 4, something like that. So that one we can discuss in here. You can do in here, or you can do in here. So to do that one, let me remove this one. Let me remove this one as this. So to reverse a list, this one, for example, to reverse this one, what I do is X dot reverse, then print X. Okay, so if I print, you see, voila, it is sorted, it is reversed. The other way to reverse is also we can use this one. We can use this one, slicing method, which we can discuss later on. Okay, this one also work for us. So getting a length of a list. So how many elements we have in this one? To get that, what number of element is equal to length. Okay, X. So if I print number of element, we can see. Okay, voila, 5. So activity 1, I give you about 30 seconds. You try to do it. Okay, so store the location, name of a location in a list, then print a location, name of location you saved in the alphabetical order and total number of location. Okay, your time is clicking. So let's start. So first, locations, let us save in a list. So the locations can be New York, Beijing, and then we can have Addis Ababa, if I say. So the thing is, this is a location. If I print it, we can get like this one. Okay, let me mix to show the result. Let me put this one in here. Okay, so now print location, original location, print locations in the list. So now we are going to sort. Once we sort, I told you there is no going back. So location dot sort. So I sort, and now print locations. Okay, then the next is number of locations. Is equal to lane locations. Okay, so print number of location. Okay, I believe that you understand what I did. The first I sort, in here I sort, then I just print it. This is original list. Okay, this is after sort, what you print. This is number of elements. So the original is New York, Addis Ababa, Beijing. Sorted is, let's see. Okay, so New York, Addis Ababa, Beijing. So after sorted alphabetically, Addis Ababa, Beijing, and New York, and number of element is number of elements. To make it more attractive, you can do like that. Number of elements is, you can do like this. Okay, another is you can put in here after sort locations after sorted is, you can do like this. Okay, so this is to make it more attractive. Okay, this one locations before sorted. Okay, here I believe that you understand what I'm doing. Okay, so working with a list. What is working with a list? So working with a list is, for example, for a location, for this location, how we work one by one. So for example, to do that, we use a for keyword for, which is for location in locations. Okay, so print location, print location. So this is what we did. For each of the locations, we need to print one location. So for this one, don't forget to use the keyword for loop, then in location, print location. So once you see, you can see Addis Ababa, Beijing, and New York. So this is how working with a list going. So the first thing in here, what you need to not forget is avoiding indentational error, which is okay, sorry, this is, for example, if I say for locations in locations, for location in locations, after that, if I put in here, if I write in here print location, this is called indentation error, or you just click one tab. Okay, one tab. So this is the correct way, and this is the wrong way. So you can see it's indentation blocks error, so it's avoiding indentation error. Okay, don't forget to do this one. Okay, making a numerical list. So for this one, numerically list, so for example, for that also we can do for value in range of 1 to 5. So in here is range indicate that start from 1 but excluding 5, including 1 and excluding 5, print value. Okay, so we loop from 1 to 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. This is making numerical list using list function. Okay, using list function we can add in here. So how to do that is numbers is equal to list, a function list, which is range, the same thing, 1 to 5. If I put like that, so if I print numbers, so the list of number is generated 1, 2, 3, 4. So the difference in here is this one print each element, this one take us to the list or is defined inside the list. So this one is the return type is a list. So this one you can check that by each instance. We can discuss about this one. Okay, so the next is printing 5 even number. Okay, this is activity printing 5 even number using list and a range. I will give you 30 seconds for this one also. Okay, go ahead. Okay, we return. So to do that one, to do this one, just is very simple. Even numbers is equal to, even numbers equal to list, then range. Okay, so the range even numbers start from 1, then if it is 5 element, that is until 11, so spacing is 2. So in here is the spacing is, if we don't write, but it's by default this one is 1, but for this one 2 means 2, 4, 6, something like that. So it's 2. So this one we don't need to write because it's self-explanatory. I believe that. So print even numbers. Okay, if I do that one, you can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the spacing is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. So make sure that it is not 10, it is 11, because 11 is excluded but 10 is included. So range always return for us integer value. Okay, don't forget that one. Okay, activity, the third activity, this is the third activity, create an empty list and store the first 10 natural number square in the list and print them. Okay. Okay, maybe you did. Okay, I return the square is equal to empty list is here. So for value in range of the first 10 means, like I told you, 1 included, natural numbers start from 1 to 11. Then what I do is square, this is squares, not square, this is a list, square is equal to what? Value times 2. This indicates that the power, so whether this is the same thing with value times value. Okay, so if there is 2 asterisk, that means a power. So this one, then we save squares dot append what? Square. Okay, so if I print the squares, okay, you can see the first 10 square, or the first 10 natural square number you can get in here. So the first 10 perfect square is here. So this one, even you can minimize the code by removing this one. To undo, you can do value square. Even you can do like this to simplify, just one line is enough. So it's the same answer. So statistic is a list of number. For example, for this one, mean of squares is how much, max of squares, okay, max of squares, okay, and the sum of squares. So this is sum of the statics we can use. So for this one, just I append print, sorry I forget print, and here also print, then I put like this. So if you see print, okay, in here I made a mistake, print, okay, second, okay. So the minimum value is 1, the max is 100, and the summation of this 10 perfect square is 385. Okay, so this is what we can see about statistics with a list of number. Okay, come to another interesting topic, list comprehension. So the same thing, the way we write this one, we can even more simplify this one. So this one is called list comprehension. So that one, squares is equal to, we can do like this, squares is equal to values square for value in range 1 to 11. So you can see that, as you may see that this one stay in here. So then the square of this value is, it will be placed in this place and is within close bracket, so this one square will be the same value. So let's say new square, okay, to make it not complicated. Okay, so if I say print new squares, you can see, okay, value, sorry, the value, so you can see the same result. So I believe that you understand what list comprehension is. List comprehension means, like from the name, is to comprehend the list using this one. So for loop, so if you have something, only one task within the loop, so it's very easy to do this one. So we can even add, like, if something like that, we can that is advanced topic we can discuss later on. Okay, so try to not forget this one. This is very useful for future. Okay, list comprehensive. So let us another activities in here. So this is use the list comprehensive to save the first 10 cube natural number and use the for loop to print out each cube. So this is a list, but the question say print 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, something like that. Okay, I will give you one about around 1 minute. Your time is clocking. Okay, I believe you did this. Okay, let's return. So what is list comprehensive is, like, for cube number is equal to, what we do is for cube number here, value or number, so how many times number times 3 we can do. So let me show you that one also. Number times number, this is a cube. Number times 4 num in range of the first 10 natural, so it's the same thing. So if I do this one, cube number, so first let me show you print cube number. Okay, so the first you can see this one, but the question say that use the for loop to print each of a cube, so the element. So for number in cube num, print what? Print num. So now we can see that 1, 8, 27, 64 is printed individually. So each element is printed. This is the answer. Okay, I believe that you understand this one. Okay, slicing a list. This is very important, especially when come to data analysis. This one is very important. Just follow me. So for example, let's start with student name, or we can go with number of cube. Okay, it's better. Okay, student name is equal to, here I have Ayush. I'm making a mistake. Okay, in here Ayush. Okay, my name in here I can put, sorry for mixing. Okay, can I use this one? Chala. Okay, here I know you can here. Okay, Josie, this is student name. For example, if I want to print only the first 3 number, so what I can do is print student name, okay, student's name, the first three start from 0 to 3. So the index is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is not included, which indicate that the index in here is 0, 1, 2. Okay, because how many is there? 3. So 3 is excluded. So if I do this one, we can get Ayusha, Chala, and Ainu. Okay, let's add in here. So for example, only the last two. If I want to print the last from two, the last two. Okay, if I want to print this one, also I can do like this. Print student name. Okay, it include from where? Index is what? 0, 1, 2. Start from 2 to then the rest. If I do, remember this one. This is initial, this is a final. But in here, I only have initial, I don't have final. So it will print the last, these two, Ainu and Josie. Okay, here you can see. So again, I add another way. So if I need from the reverse side, for example, this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, this is -4. From -3 to the end. Okay, if I do this one also, print student name starting from -3 to the end. So what will be, let's see, you see the number 3. This is -1, -2, -3. Initial is -3, -2, -1. This is about slicing for a vector or for a list. So slicing will have, if it is array, it is a different way, but it's almost the same, but it have additional access or dimension that we can come to it. So looping through slicing array. So looping through slicing array, we can come. So to do that, or let me remove this one. So how to loop through slice? So to do that, we have already student name. For student name, so in here is not student name. So student name, in student's name, the first, let me take the first Ayusha and Chala, Ayusha and Chala. So that is starting from where? The first, then end with 0, 1, 2, sorry, 2. So 0, 1. Okay. Print student name. Okay. Student name, you will see, you guess that Ayush and Chala will be printed. This is how looping through slice. So after this one, we are going to see copying a list. Okay, how to copy a list. So be careful this one. This is very critical, and how to copy the list. And if we don't follow this one, we will see what fault we are going to make. Okay, for this one, what I am going to do is a new student, a previous student name name is equal to, let me say, student name. This is what I'm going to show you, student's name. Okay, and another is previous student. Okay, let me remove this. New student name, new student name is equal to student's name. Okay, then all of them. If I want to copy all of them, then we will see the difference. So print previous student name. Let me decorate prev name. Okay, print new name, new names. Okay, new student names. Okay, student name. Oh, where did I make a mistake here? Okay, so previous name is Ayush, Chala, Ainu, and new name is Ayush, Chala, and Ainu and Josie. They are the same. But now here is the big thing. Here is a tricky thing. For example, if I append to the previous name and the new name, different name, we will see what the value of original student name. For this one, for previous student name, append Abdi. If I append Abdi, okay, here we can see, and if in new names, new student name, append, if I append Gamachis, Okay, so let me print student's name, okay, student's name, and this one let me take as is. Okay, what I want to say you is student name and previous student name, even they have two different variable name, but they share this, they are pointing to the same memory location. So appending update to previous student number means is appending to the student name. But in this one, what we are doing is copying the student name from this memory and putting in another memory with a reference name of new student name. So this here it is, voila. So you see, student name is the same with what? Previous student name, but the new name is different from both of this one. So this one is indicating that copying a list is an indication of the copying a list. So this is a big mistake most of the programmer do, or especially the beginner do, is this one. So when you reference, don't think that if you don't copy, that means you are still updating the first variable, because it's only memory indicator. Okay, so try to not forget this one. Okay, this is very crucial thing. Okay, the next thing we are going to see about tables. Tables in Python is the value that is not that cannot change as immutable value. So it's almost the same thing with list, but the difference is table is immutable. For example, for a table, so what we do is let's start with dimension. Dimension is equal to, in table we just use like this, 300 400. So for print dimension, so if we print, we will see 300 400. So the thing is, we cannot update or something to do like this one in this one. So how to loop with this one? If we want to update dimension, the only thing we can do is dimension is equal to, with a new value, which is 500 by 400. So print dimension. Okay, now the dimension is 500 400. So the difference is here. So this one is immutable, list is mutable. So looping through this one is the same thing. We just do what? For dimension, in dimensions, print diam. So if I do that, we can see 500 400. So this is the end of this tutorial about list and tables. I hope you like it. This is all about, you need to know about list as a beginner, also as a professional one. So if you have any question regarding this one, please write a comment on our channel, and please don't forget that to like, subscribe and share.